Well, now it's time for yet another one of those shows presented by a bunch of kids.
Hello there, all you radical dudes, and welcome to our show.
Hey, hang on a minute, Graham. Yeah? It's not your show, it's our show.
That's what I just said, didn't I, you twit?
Flipping kids.
Before we continue with this programme, we go over to ITN for an urgent news flash from Tiny MacDonald. Tiny MacDonald?
ITV came under sharp attack today, accused of trying to save money by employing an increasing number of children on cheap wages. This point was denied by an official ITV spokesman.
Independent television is not trying to save money and increase profits by employing children. So there.
Now, before we continue with the scheduled programme, we have news of some programme changes. Coronation Street is to be replaced by a new series called Coronation Play Street. News at 10 will be half an hour earlier and will now be called News at Bedtime. Drive-In is to have a new title, Skateboard In. What the Papers Say is to be replaced by a new weekly look at what the comics say. Now, you may wonder why, among all this, I haven't been replaced by some snotty-nosed kid working for pocket money. The answer is, if you can't fight 'em, join 'em.
Look at those legs. Angela Rippen's got nothing on you, Dave.
Look who's talking, you cheeky boy. With legs like that, you should go a long way. Start walking.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special guest star, David Diddy Hamilton.
Yeah?
It's not really true that us kids are taking over everywhere. Is it, Graham?
No, it's not, is it, Graham?
Here it is, the big sound, #1 across the nation. It's the Boo Jews.
Doctor, I'm going mad. I keep seeing children everywhere.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I suppose there is one advantage of working with kids. I mean, after all, I'm no longer the smallest guy around.
Hello, David. There you are, Debbie. I said he was smaller than you.
I'm sure that Tony Blackman's behind this somewhere.
Oh, hello, right, camera one. Where's camera one? Can I have a camera, please? Which camera's on? Where's the camera? Could I have camera 2 then? Well, how about camera 3? Look, I'm winning for any camera. Look, is any camera gonna film me? Look, can I have a camera? Give me a camera. Thanks. Where's the camera?
Oh, David, I think you're so wonderful, so handsome and clever.
I know that. Now, what can I do for you?
I've got trouble with my foot, I can't hardly walk on it. What should I do?
Hop off and see the doctor.
Oh, wow. Eastmet! 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 Eastmet, will you listen to me, Eastmet?
All right, Mum, what do you want?
Okay, I want to listen to Edmund's Wolf. Can you have a song? Now what you've made me do.
Ah, so, Gringo, before you are shot, do you have any last request?
Oh, yes, please, David. Could I have Engelbert Humperdinck in the last waltz, please? Thank you.
The boy has no taste. Shoot him.
David,
Yes, caller?
you've got to help me. I think I'm turning into an alarm clock.
Now, look, don't worry about it. Go home, take it easy, and give me a ring in the morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the singing tent, Dennis Rissoles.
Dave, have you got any football jokes?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I don't have any football jokes, but I must tell you that I am a Fulham supporter.
Fulham, oh no.
You mean get them off? It's a jolly good team, that. You support Arsenal, don't you?
That's a real team.
Well, as you are an Arsenal supporter, I have only one thing to say to you. Ipswich.
Oh, right, it's no need to be nasty. Suppose you get big crowds at Fulham.
No, I must admit, we don't get very big crowds, actually, Tommy.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, to boost our attendances, we've just spent £30,000 on 3 spectators from Liverpool. The other season, in fact, it was last season, we were so flushed with success, every time we got a corner kick, we did a lap of honour.
Oh, man. Hey, you got a good goalie.
Oh, we've got a great goalkeeper, yes. Our goalkeeper is known as Cinderella. He's always late for the ball. The other week, he let 6 goals in. And he went back to the dressing room and he was so unhappy, he went to hold his head in his hands and he dropped it.
You play a bit yourself, then, you?
Yes, I do play a bit, Tommy. As a matter of fact, I was offered a professional contract.
Oh, not for Fulham.
No, centre forward for Sabutio. I'll tell you what, you like football, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got a little poser for you. See if you can work this out. This is serious, this one.
Right.
Who played for England and Scotland on the same day at Wembley?
England and Scotland?
Yes, on the same day at Wembley.
Don't know.
The Metropolitan Police Band. Hey, that's a cracker. That's a cracker. Well, Tommy, that was your record of Mandy there. And tell me, when you sing that on television, are you really singing, or do you actually mime to the record?
Oh, no, there's no truth that us pop stars mime to records, click, to records, click, to records, click, on TV, or even on radio. Radio. Leave out, Andre. We want some decent British music.
Get lost.
Chainsaw, 1970. She knows the right things to say. She knows the right place to wear. This is a modern girl. Oh yeah, a modern girl. La 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 la, a modern girl. Oh yeah. And Susie is a jewel. She flashes when she smiles. She's cunning and she's clever. She's got the lowdown in her files. Magenta's the best. You know, she really makes me laugh. She's always trying her impressions. She wants to be a photograph. I gotta say it now, she's out. 20th century. She's out. 1970. She knows the right things to say. She knows the right things to wear. A modern girl. Oh yeah, a modern girl. La 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 la, a modern girl now. Oh yeah. She's so modern. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. She's Mona Lisa's biggest fan. She drew a mustache on her face. She's always seen her as a man. And Charlie ain't no Nazi. She likes to wear her leather boots, 'cause it's exciting for the veterans and it's a tonic for the troops. She's out, 20th century. She's out, 1970. She knows the right things to say. She knows the right things to wear, 'cause she's a modern girl. Oh yeah, a modern girl. La 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 la, a modern girl now. Oh yeah. She's so modern. She's so 20th century. She's so 1970. She knows the right things to say. She knows the right things to wear. She's so 20th century. She's so 1970. She knows the right things to say. She knows the right clothes to wear. She's so modern. today in the Air studio, we are incredibly privileged because we have the only surviving Whoompa Loompa Doompa bird in captivity. There's none others in the world, and I think Ismet's looking after it in the audience at the moment. Ismet? Oh.
Who's giving me a bit of trouble?
Some of you may be wondering what this is all about. Well, our show isn't the only show on television presented by a bunch of kids. Some ITV readers have their own show called Our Show. I mean, their show as well as our show. I think.
And you're getting at us for being confused?
Look, aren't you a bit young to host a TV show?
No, I'm a 35-year-old midget like you.
It's nothing to tell everyone.
Delicious.
I don't feed them at London Weekend TV, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Fletcher, host of television's Our Show.
Hey, J.R., how's Great Britain?
Great, except they got no bubbly up bubble gum over there.
No bubble yuck? Gee, that's unreal.
I told them bubbly yuck is America's #1 bubble gum.
Right.
So anyway, I told them I'd send some over.
Hey, J.R., sure can make a lot of friends over there.
Yeah.
The flavor lasts so long, long, long in bubble yuck.
Meow.
Since trying tasty cat bits, Tom Cat has eaten no other cat food.
And here he is now, our special guest, none other than the star of Friday Night Fever himself, John Revolting!
David, why do they call you Diddy Elmo?
Well, Tommy, it's because, like you, I'm exceedingly tall. No, actually, I was Ken Dodd's straight man on a television series that we did together, and you know Ken Dodd and the Diddy Men, so that was it, Diddy David.
What's the risk between you and Tony Blackburn?
Well, I don't think we should do too many rude jokes about Tony, because actually, last night he had a very nasty accident. Somebody broke into his private library and stole both his books. Actually, one of them he hadn't finished colouring yet.
How long have you been doing your radio show?
About 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
On Beeps, first you had it on Radio 1, didn't you?
Yes, Radio 1 and Radio 2. Two's better than one, remember that?
You know, if you have a request card, and, you know, it's boring just saying hello to this, do you add bits and pieces to it to make it funny?
No, the best way, people often ask me, what is the best way to have a request played on the radio? And the best way is to write something funny on the card. Either that or tell the disc jockey how marvellous he is. I mean, flattery will get you anywhere.
Little jingles, you know, that you can radio.
Well, you have them on, like, cartridges. You sit there with headphones on, you know, and you have the 2 gram decks on either side, and you play all the records yourself, and you have all these various jingles, like Everything Stops for Tea, and you slot them in a machine, and you cue them up. So you do the whole lot.
Debbie Flume. Go on, Deb.
Do you ever pick your records?
Do I pick them? Well, basically, the records are picked by the producer, but I pick the record of the week, and I, you know, weigh in with ideas that I have for records that I think are good.
Tommy's record, how would that get played, you know? How would it get to be put on the radio?
How would it get played? Well, yeah, the record companies all have what they call pluggers, who are guys who go around to disc jockeys and producers and people like this, and they have to bring these records to their attention. And about 100 records come out every week, and I try and listen to them all, and obviously the best ones get played.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, David Hamilton.
David, I think I'm turning into a set of curtains.
Don't be ridiculous. Pull yourself together.
Isn't it?
Yeah?
We're thinking of painting the set a different colour.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We ordered some tartan paint from the stores. Will you go and get it for us?
Tartan paint? Of course I'll go and get it.
Thanks, Ismet.
Tartan paint. I'm silly. There's lots of different tartans. Which one do you want?
Get Stuart, Ismet. Stuart's good.
Right.
It is, right? David, I'm worried about my brother.
Why is that, Debbie?
He's mad. He thinks he's a chicken.
Why don't you take him to the doctor?
Well, we can't do that. We need the eggs.
Got the old tartan pane here?
Obs, have ya?
Oh, yeah, come on. Anyway, come on. Let's have a look.
Where'd you get that from?
Who's next on the line?
Hello, it's me. I'm on the line.
Ismet?
Yeah,
Is that you on the line?
yeah.
Well, get off. There's a train coming.
Don't be silly.
Have a good trip. Hey, Ismet, I tell you what, let's do a musical knock-knock.
All right, then. You can start.
I'll start. OK, ready? Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Well, it's a...
Well, it's a who?
Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show.
All right, then. You put this one in your pipe.
Right.
Knock, knock.
Who dare?
UN.
UN who?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
That was the Boo Jews. Staying alive. A Hamilton hotshot. Alas, poor Tony Blackburn. I knew him well. Still, he's looking healthier than he did. Say a few words, Tony. I've got the gear, got the gear, got the gear, got the gear, got the gear. Yeah, Ronald, some old bones for you.
Right, the squad. Ready. Aim.
Everything stops for tea.
Good idea, boys. Yes, everything stops for tea. And while we have our tea break, you will listen to the Tony Blackburn Show.
Oh, no, mercy! Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
Kill us, please!
Hey, I like your T-shirt, Nigel.
Yeah,
That's
it's
ace, that. Yeah, really good, man.
Tony Blackburn's.
Yeah.
Now look, will you give her, Tony Blackburn, a plug from us?
Actually, Nigel, I think he's had enough plugs on this programme.
Oh, but you said Tony needs all the plugs he can get.
Yes, I know, but he's had more mentions than I have.
All right. David Hamilton, David Hamilton, David Hamilton, David Hamilton.
Very good. Now you can give him a plug.
Just a weenie one.
Just a weenie one.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, great. Yeah. Hey, now he can have his annual bath. I've got an idea. Why don't we ask everybody at home to send Tony a plug? We can have a Tony Blackburn plug appeal.
Yeah.
We can have... what sort of plugs could we have?
Wall plugs, electric plugs, bath plugs, everything.
We could get hundreds and hundreds of plugs all sent to Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he won't like it, will he?
Good. Great. Yeah. I like it.
Bad.
The recent accusation that there are too many ministers in the government was denied today by the Minister for Custard Pies. Oh no, custard pies!
Now, it's not widely known, but our Tom is a film star. He plays the leading part. What part? is it? Tom. In a big feature film called The Water Babies.
Scratch me head.
Now, I read that book when I was little, and Tom, he doesn't wear any clothes. He's completely nude.
Hey, Tommy. I just finished the film.
Oh, great.
Yeah, get back from the chemist next week.
Oh,
See ya. See ya.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, Tom.
Right, we're going to find out the truth from Tommy now. Now, Tommy, tell me, is it true that you young pop stars are merely puppets manipulated by record companies?
Oh, no, that's not true. I mean, I've got brilliant contact with no strings attached.
Really? Or even attached?
Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is a singer in the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Oh, bloody, oh, blada, life goes
I really admire you kids, your cool confidence.
Ah, it's nothing really.
No, I think it's fabulous to go on a television show like this in front of 6 or 7 million people. Incredible.
How many?
On a programme like this, about 6 or 7 million people.
You're kidding.
No, that's how many people are watching, 6 or 7 million.
Help! Mom! On this, we have, next we have a cartoon. No, we don't have a cartoon. We have a film. No, we don't. We have an interview with, no. We have the bubble, no. We have some Smurfs. No, we don't.
Tommy, how'd you like to try my real hat on?
Oh, great, yeah.
Right.